Dana White gives Jon Jones deadline to lock in Tom Aspinall title unification. The UFC CEO has always acknowledged that the current UFC heavyweight champion has always been tough to deal with in negotiations. But White is now reaching the point of moving on from a potential title unification bout between Jones and interim champion Tom Aspinall. Jon Jones has been an interesting human being to deal with since the day he got here, White said on the Jim Rome show. But I will say this about him. You would never hear me out talking about he's the GOAT, he's the this and he's the that, if Jon Jones didn't want to fight people. White recently told reporters that Jones agreed to fight Aspinall, but was also unaware of his recent social media posts that indicated he would be willing to vacate the title. The UFC boss said he looked forward to meeting with Jones to sort things out. According to White, the delay has nothing to do with Jones being scared to fight Aspinall. Jon Jones has never ever said, "I'm afraid to fight this guy," or "I don't like this fight for me," or any of that stuff. White said, one time, his coach at the time, back in the day, I don't know if he's still with him or whatever, I think it's the only fight we've ever canceled. I had to cancel a show because he wouldn't fight Chael Sonnen, because his coach thought it was a bad idea to take that fight on late notice, but it had nothing to do with Jon Jones. Jones has publicly dismissed Aspinall as an opponent on multiple occasions. It's unclear Jones was simply trolling Aspinall on social media, posturing for better terms while negotiating with the UFC, or perhaps both. Meanwhile, Aspinall has made it clear he has been hungry to unify the title at any given opportunity, and that the situation is more about building his legacy as a champion than fighting Jones. White is now running out of patience with Jones as he decides what to do next in his fighting career. The UFC boss has given a rough deadline for the fight to be finalized in his strongest public stance to date. We'll see how this thing plays out over the next couple of weeks, White said. If we can't get this fight done, we'll move on quickly. We'll have answers in the next couple of weeks. Jones has not fought since UFC 309 in November, where he stopped Stipe Miocic to record his first heavyweight title defense. Bones won the vacant heavyweight crown by submitting Cyril Gane at UFC 265 in March 2023. Aspinall won the interim title by knocking out Sergey Pavlovich at UFC 295 in November 2023, and then recorded a rarely seen interim title defense by finishing Curtis Blades in the opening round at UFC 30 for last July.